issues hydrogen sulfide. So what is hydrogen sulfide? What are safe levels? And how do we measure it? We're going to quickly go over this to form some baseline perspective of hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen sulfide, simply put, is a very dangerous gas. Here you see a report from the Research and Development Center, and in it, one of the first topics it discusses is protecting employees from the deadly exposure. One of the things that Mr. Matthew Ward stressed when he came in was the danger of hydrogen sulfide and the recent occurrence of the tragic death of 2 employees in Texas. So we understand that hydrogen sulfide is a very dangerous gas, especially for employees and people near facilities that produce it. Now, hydrogen sulfide naturally occurs in our environment every day, but it occurs at a part, generally in less than one part per billion, a very small quantity, less than 1 part per billion. We, in fact, can tolerate a very high level of it. At 10 parts per billion is a threshold at which many facilities here in Baton Rouge are named, particularly the North Baton Rouge Wastewater Treatment Plant. At 10 parts per billion is a point in which you begin to notify the humans in the area of to be cautious and prepare themselves, protect themselves properly. Ultimately, hydrogen sulfide is regulated by OSHA and has permissible exposure of 20 parts per million. How do you know when it's around? Well, we can detect hydrogen sulfide at very low levels. At 20 parts per billion, a nose can detect it. And at the 20 part per million level, you may lose your sense of smell. More importantly, unsafe levels begin in the range of 100 parts per million. That is the term that's IDLH in industry. Immediate danger to life and health. And that is, in perspective, 12 times as deadly as carbon monoxide coming from your tailpipes in those trucks. So hydrogen sulfide is a very serious matter. Here's some more numbers. Again, pay close attention because at 20 parts per billion and above, it begins to cause paralysis in the respiratory center of the brain and deaden your smell. So, and at 100 parts per million, that's what you're talking about, danger to life. This information and these sources can be located. You can go straight to the Department of Health and Human Services Centers for Disease Control, and always refer to Hunter's Diseases of Occupation, the 8th edition.